Ja, ein herzliches Willkommen zurück zu Redemption. Ja, ich musste das Spiel abbrechen. Also irgendwie war das ein Bug oder so, ein Ladefehler, weiß ich nicht. Auf jeden Fall musste ich das Spiel abbrechen. Wir werden wahrscheinlich die Mission hier neu anfangen müssen. Die Plage, genau.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest though, tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack, I look at him, and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out of there!
All right, all right.
Come on! Scat!
Okay. Verscheuche die Krähen aus dem Silo. Ja, wie soll ich das dann machen, bitteschön? So, dann helfen wir mal. Ja, wie soll ich denn bitte schön... Ich krieg die Krise. Wie soll ich denn bitte schön die Krähe da verscheuchen? Hm? Okay, haben wir es jetzt geschafft? Ja, anscheinend. Anscheinend haben wir es geschafft, okay.
Finally. Now about that stew.
Und jetzt zu dem Eintopf. Okay. Ich finde den Typ so cool. Und jetzt zu dem Eintopf. Hab grad rumgeschossen wie so ein Verrückter, aber und jetzt zum Eintopf essen.
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie MacFarlane. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, and now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't... Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
Ich merke schon eine harmonische Ehe, die sie beide führen. Und ganz klitzekleines ganz klitzekleine Eifersucht ist dabei.
I changed my mind. I'm coming with you. What are you waiting for? We better hurry.
Ich finde die geil, die Frau von ihm.
I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough.
Ich finde die
I'm
cool.
glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to
Richtig
ask
eifersüchtig,
me.
ne? Also.
Keep an eye on the board.
Oh, while you were off reporting with cowgirls in the
Done.
next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This Bonnie MacFarlane.
No.
What does she
Richtig
look like?
eifersüchtig.
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No. Normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
How did she save your life anyway?
She found me
Hör
half
auf mit
dead on the side of the road,
Nein.
took me to the doctor.
Neugierig
Folks
nennt
were
man das
left me there.
heutzutage. Ist
Half
krass.
dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to
Ich
me
kann nicht
visiting on
beeilen.
now.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. Better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But they was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Where did they take you?
Who?
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very funny.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
Sons of bitches.
It wasn't them or being there. I didn't care about that. I've been in far worse situations. It was the wait. I didn't know if he was coming back.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss MacFarlane, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goats manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss MacFarlane. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Miss MacFarlane? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Und jetzt verbünden sich die Frauen. Das ist das Schlimmste für einen Mann, was passieren kann.
Ma'am?
Na. Hat sie doch ein Auge auf Mr. Marston geworfen. Sie hat doch ein Auge auf ihn geworfen. Ich hab's mir schon beinahe gedacht, dass das eventuell irgendwas
So
sich
that was the
anbahnt.
famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyways.
The MacFarlanes are good people.
She did blush better than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
You have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life of crime forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Until they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are. Than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were. How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be all right.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Dutch? They were his family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with a gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see.
Well, now we got a chance to make it right.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Okay. So, dann gucken wir mal. Er pennt hier.
Get up, old man.
I am up.
Get up.
Oh. There, I'm up. Well, thank the good Lord you're back. Nothing worse for an old man than sleeping in the warm afternoon sun.
You want a long sleep, Uncle? That can be arranged. It'll cost me less than food.
You always was a hard and nasty man, John Marston.
You always was a useless, conniving thief. And where's them cattle? Did you take them to pasture?
It's coming around to that.
When exactly?
It's easy to pick on the elderly. It's easy, but it ain't dignified.
Come on, old man. Do this together.
Ein rauer Ton, muss man das sagen.
Come on. Let's move them out. Yeah. Let's keep them moving now. Come on.
Come on!
Yeah.
Irgendwie finde ich solche Missionen auch ziemlich anstrengend, ne? Auch wenn ich sie hinbekomme, aber trotzdem finde ich es total anstrengend.
Let's go. Move it out.
Move it up!
Okay.
Christ, John, there's stampede!
Come on.
Ernsthaft jetzt?
Take your damn fist!
Too close. You should run off home. Go.
We're safe!
You folks okay?
I think we're safe. Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Just helping out. Now you take care. Come on.
When will you listen to me, boy? You could have got yourself killed.
Shut it, old man. Come on.
Let's get this herd
Irgendwo
moving
hier ist noch
again.
eine Kuh. Vor mir. Wo ist diese Kuh? Da. Oh, 11:15 Uhr, hallo?
Here. Come on.
So, komm, Kuh.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Hustle on up. You look after the herd. I'll ride back.
No thanks. You got your pound of flesh from me today.
Okay. Gut, dann gucken wir mal. Was sagt denn die Statistik? Wir haben jetzt 52 Missionen hinter uns. Cool. Also noch 5 Missionen, dann hätten wir praktisch das Spiel durch.
Yeah.
So, jetzt reiten wir zurück und dann würde ich sagen, sehen wir uns auf jeden Fall in der nächsten Folge wieder. Falls euch die Folge jetzt auf jeden Fall schon mal gefallen hat, dann würde ich mich natürlich darüber freuen, wenn ihr ein Däumchen nach oben da lasst. Ja, und dann, wie gesagt, sehen wir uns auf jeden Fall in der nächsten Folge wieder. Wir sind ja gleich dort. Und ja, so lange werden wir ja wohl nicht mehr haben, anscheinend. Ne? Die Missionen, habe ich irgendwie auch das Gefühl, werden immer kürzer. Also, finde ich jetzt persönlich. Und ich bin gespannt, was noch auf uns zukommt. So, gut. Dann würde ich sagen, sehen wir uns auf jeden Fall in der nächsten Folge wieder. Ich hoffe, ihr freut euch schon. Ich freue mich auf jeden Fall schon mal. Und ja, dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein. Tschüss.